students that were took my training course. We're going to go a little bit more into the rest of this factory, but I'm going to let them on in, and I want them to just share their experience. And hi, Arminta. She has to unmute her phone, and we'll probably have one more student join. I just want to see if Facebook can see. Hi.
Jessica.
Hi, I can hear you. How are you?
Good. You look good.
Oh, thank you. I'm so glad that you were able to join in on this final day. I was going over some things about just having this business and some key points to it I have to get into the training, but you kind of helped segue into talking about this training. So you took the training. I want you to introduce yourself briefly. Just say your name, your location, any previous hair experience that you may have had.
Okay, so my name is Arminta. I am located in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I am a licensed natural hair care specialist here.
Nice. And so you have your licenses in cosmetology. Great. I'm going to actually now admit Tasha as well. Hi, Tasha. And I'm going to ask her the same thing.
Hi.
Hi. So you guys are live in the Facebook group. And thank you so much for joining. Tasha, I just had Armin to introduce herself. I want you to introduce yourself, your location, any previous hair experience that you've had.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Tasha. I'm from New York City. Personally with hair, I've been actually doing my own hair for the past 7 years, I believe. I started my locks. I started the lock journey maybe about 10 years ago. I also started my son locks when he was, I believe, 2-3 years old, and he's going on 7 in July. And I also, I've participated in different lock events, and I did hair modeling at one point also.
Awesome. So both of you ladies are all into natural hair and locks. You have beautiful hair, both of you. So it's interesting how we kind of came across. You found out about my training, what I was offering. So I wanted to know, what was your deciding factor in working with me, formally?
Okay. Who do you want to go first?
Whoever would like to go first.
Oh, okay.
You can go first.
I would say for myself, the deciding factor was after taking the natural hair care course, I noticed that it left out a lot of, I would say, fundamentals about different hairstyles. So the program was based mostly for braiders. So with the locks, it only spoke of little basic things that were outdated. So to me, to be a natural hair care specialist, it just made sense to be able to have experience in all elements of natural hair. And locks was one area in that program that they just completely missed. So I wanted, for my own, self and to help others to learn more about it.
Okay. And you, Tasha?
It came across the email about the classes. And I've been, like I said before, I've been doing my hair and my son's hair over the years. And I'm like, okay, well, since I've been, doing it, I might as well try and make some money off of it. And I want to be able to do it properly so that, when I'm providing a service to a client, that I would do everything, properly, and there will be no mistakes or whatever. And I've been following Jessica over the past 10 years. So I'm like, I might as well, it kind of all, fell through.
Wow. So there are other trainings out there, I'm sure. And what, I'm curious to know a little bit more how I stood out from that. Because I always say there are more than one ways to skin a cat, but some people feel that, there's a dominant trainer in the industry, and that is the holy grail of trainings. But something about what I offered really appealed to you. Is there anything that you'd like to share about that?
Well, for me, of course, I was introduced from my friend, Undine. So I saw her hair, and I saw the process that her hair went through. And when she told me that you were teaching classes, because I saw, how beautiful of a job you did on her hair.
Thank you.
It just seemed obvious that you would be the perfect pick.
Thank you. I'm glad we connected.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. Tasha, well, I know you said you've been following me for some time.
Yeah.
So maybe you were
so
a little
it's
biased.
like you always had a nice, welcoming, calm personality, and I felt like I could be able to learn a lot from you.
Thank
and
you.
I don't want to have to build that kind of relationship with somebody else when I've been following you all this time, so why not?
I appreciate that. So can you share a little bit some of the factors that you felt were most helpful from the training?
Well, I'm more of a visual person, so I like the fact that you had videos that showed you what to do, because like you had diagrams and pictures, but it didn't click until we had the video conference or the one-on-ones, and you was able to actually show me exactly, how to go about doing the technique. And then it was like, oh, okay, I see where I went wrong. So now I'm able to correct my mistakes and get better.
Awesome. How about you, Araminta?
I would say some of the best things about this program was definitely that parting. Jessica is very in-depth with the parting, and I see why. I really noticed how parting is the foundation of locks, braids, everything. It's like if your parting is not there, it just completely changes the whole hairstyle. So with that whole section on parting, and then like Tasha said, with the videos and, the talking with you and being able to see you and, show you the work that we are doing, even though I'm not in your face, to me, it worked out lovely. I loved it. I loved the sizing of the locks too. That's one thing I think I forgot to mention. I liked how with your locks, it wasn't just the Microlocs. It was the Microlocs, and then they got larger. So you were able to still use the same procedure that you taught in the larger size locks, not just the Microlocs. So to me, that was very beneficial.
Oh, great. Yeah, I shared that, I think, yesterday about how or maybe it was the first day, how my size range of Microlocs is not one size. It's a range of sizes, and that I don't go super duper. There's a limit to even how small it goes because the foundation still needs to be strong. So I'm glad you brought that up, because that's definitely something that we discussed in the other lives. So both of you ladies are very motivated. You wanted to really enhance your skills. And so I wanted to know, what do you plan to do with your skills now that you've received the formal training?
Well, I plan to do this professionally, and hopefully I can do this full time and make it a business where I don't have to work for anybody else. Eventually, I would like to start my own business.
Okay. And real quick before I get time in, so Tasha, actually, I brought you on board recently to work with me. And help build your clients up. And so what I always feel like, that everyone's always a free agent, but I always want to give the opportunity for you. You would help me out as well, taking clients, and I'd help you build your clientele, get your increased income, and start and create your own thing. So people who may follow me know that I did that announcement announcing you as a new team member.
No.
So I'm excited to have you.
Yay.
And Arminta?
I would say, I mean, besides the natural, having clients and doing locks on their hair and different things like that, because I have learned so much, I want to be able to give back. And when I say give back, I want to be able to have like at the schools, they have like health and wellness, and in the communities, they have different things when they try to help the kids go back to school and do different things like that with cosmetologists and barbers. And I thought that it would be wonderful to have a natural hair care person out there. They don't have us out there. It's mostly, quick weaves or cuts or barbers, just different things like that. So I said, why not be able to offer that service to our community, and then also be able to teach children to love their hair from a young age. So I think that when we offer things like that in schools and we teach them about their hair, I think that as they get older, they won't feel so obligated to put chemicals in their hair or just do things that is damaging not only to themselves, but to their self-esteem. So I want to just take it just a little bit, further from just, doing clients' hair.
Right. I love that everyone has their unique perspective, and you want to help yourselves, you want to help your community, and so that's really awesome. I encourage that. And me being a social worker, I look at all the different facets of it. The helping piece is big, and this the empowerment piece. So whether you're empowering yourself with skills, with a business, or helping to empower others, it's really the mission, and we're all in line with that. So I like that. That's awesome. I have a couple more questions, and then I'll let you guys go. But how soon after the training that you took with me do you feel that you were ready to implement your skills and this service? Because you guys actually, real quick to preface that, you came in November, so it's only February, it's like 4 months ago. You were one of my first cohorts with the online phase of training, and you guys were there as I rolled out from the live formats to the online modules. So you were able to be in both worlds. And so we, there's some, everything wasn't super duper smooth. Sometimes it was a little bit of, whatever it was, life happens. So I wanted to know, now that it's been about 4 months, how soon after you felt like you started the training to now, do you feel like you're able to implement the skills and provide the service?
Well, for me, I think I kind of hit the ground running and started taking on retightening clients. And hopefully in the next couple of weeks or so, I can do my first consultation and installation.
Yeah, absolutely. So it really is up to you, right? How quick you do it. And then Arminta, how do you feel?
I would say I just got more confident. I would say more so recently. Not that it had anything to do with the class or me not knowing what to do, but I would say more so my own confidence in it. When you are just new learning things, sometimes you don't feel as strong, like, of course, the comparison, like I see your locks or I might see you do one. I'm like, mine didn't come out as good as, as Jessica's. Or
you built in confidence, right?
Right. So I think I feel more confident now as I'm still working on the mannequin and still practicing. So I just, not right away, but I feel.
And it takes time. Yeah. It's always, even people who have high, decent skill level, always improving constantly. So you being easier on yourself, but definitely feeling like you have confidence to start is a big thing. So I see that transformation. I applaud you because I know it takes time. And do you feel overall that working with me was a good investment for you, taking this training?
Yes. Definitely.
Yeah, I feel so.
Okay. And the money is not something that we just have laying around. Like, I think all of us are moms. And we
Mhm.
all are moms that head households and provide income for our families. So it's not like we are, money is valuable to us and how we spend it. And me being a single mom, I empathize with that and understand investments are something that people really want to make sure they make a good decision about. So I appreciate having you guys on board.
Yes.
And I'm going to go into a little bit about the training after we hang up. Are there any final things that you'd like to say, to share? Oh, actually, I did want to kind of promo you guys. So Tasha, if you guys follow me already, Tasha's information will be linked with mine. If you book an appointment or anything, you will see Tasha. So she's working out of the Brooklyn location. But Arminta, do you want to just say like your location and area?
Well, like I said, I'm in Fayetteville, North Carolina, close to Fort Bragg, also close to Raleigh. I do work out of a shop, but it's downtown Fayetteville. So if anyone was looking for me, they have to come to the North Carolina area.
Okay. And and part of your training that I told you guys when before you signed on with me is that part of it is marketing and support. You have lifetime access to the online training, and you already going to be automatically funneled into I'm the database portion. So I'm going to really launch that formally. I'm going to go over that the rest of this training, but you already have placement on that, which means people can go to a site and find your information, find your page, find where you are. That's all automatically included in the training. I want to support you getting people and getting money and getting income and enhancing your skills and just finding the joy that I found over a decade doing this through life's ups and downs. I always had this business to fall back on. Even though, I have degrees in other areas, there are times I couldn't work. And I had my daughter. I just had to rely a lot on my income from the business, and it was a lifesaver. And I felt like every woman should have the opportunity, but have that support, have the consistency, and everything else. So you will have that marketing as well. So those who are connected, just with Naturally Beautiful Hair Care, whatever, if you're on the email list, you'll get information about that when it rolls out formally. You'll hear if you're in the Fayetteville area, you'll see Arminta's information listed there. You can go to her to get retightnings and other services that she offers. And Tasha as well. Thank you, ladies, so much.
Thank you
for sharing your experience. And I will talk to you both soon.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye guys. So you guys can go ahead and log out, and I'm going to continue rolling. Okay.